Hello and welcome back. So this is going to be a favorites video. I only do these videos probably every other month or so. Some of these products are newer products. Some of these I've had for a while, so I thought I would share them with you. I do have a whole favorites playlist if you're interested. And at the end, there is one thing that I did receive in PR, so I'm going to save that from the end, but I bought everything else myself. So yeah, let's get into it. My first favorite is more that I have been into a less full coverage look. And one way I've achieved that is with this. This is the Hourglass Diffused Light. So as you can see, this is a yellow tone powder. It is super sheer and I've been using this to set my foundation. And it's so nice as far as very sheer. It does not give any sort of cakiness. It's not the best at oil control. I'm kind of combination skin, but it does work and it looks really nice. And because it's so yellow, it works on my yellow undertones very well. So yeah, I have been loving this. There is a foundation I'm still trying to finish, and that is the Clinique foundation. And it is turning so pink on me lately. It's really driving me crazy. So I've been mixing in with the Too Faced Born This Way. This color matches me really well. This is ivory and this has yellow undertones. So if I mix that in, this really helps. Also, this is pretty full coverage though. So if I just put on a small amount though, it is giving me more of that sheer look that I've been going for. But yeah, if you put on a lot of this, it is super intense full coverage, which I've been less into lately. This next product has been a favorite of mine for years, and that is the e.l.f. setting spray. This is exciting because this is my only setting spray now. I found a larger size at Target. I think they've had it for a while, but it's 4.1 fluid ounces for $8. Previously, I've been buying the one that's only 2 fluid ounces and it just runs out really, really fast. So this lasts longer and it's only $8 and I really love this setting spray. It's not the finest mist on it, but it works. It's not too like crazy splotchy, and there's no alcohol in there, so it doesn't irritate my skin. Yeah, I really love this and I'm glad that I can get a good basic setting spray at the drugstore that is cheap because I run out of setting spray really quickly. I am super late on this one, but I just bought the Clump Crusher like 2 months ago. This is CoverGirl mascara. This has been around a long time and I've wanted to try it and somehow I just never did, but I love it. So it is one of these curved brushes, but it's not super curved. I don't like the ones that are too curved. It is rubber bristles. This is great. I'm wearing this today. It doesn't smudge on my lower lash line, which is a huge problem I have. And it works well to add volume and length on the upper lashes. So there are very few mascaras that I will trust on both my upper and lower lashes. And this is one of them. So I am pumped. I do not like buying high-end mascara. It runs out quickly. I just know. So drugstore mascara is my thing and I love this one. The next thing that I've been really into is lip liner. And I've said for so long that I've been neglecting lip liner. And it all started because I put this one in a project pan. This is NYX Natural and I really enjoyed using it. But the formula is a bit dry. I gotta say this is not my favorite formula, but it works. I'll swatch this one. This one is just kind of like a nude type color. Like I said, it's not my favorite formula, but I do really like it. And then because I've been enjoying this, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy the lip liner that I have wanted for years, and that is ColourPop in Lumiere. This was like the original Kathleen Lights collab. It's been around a very long time. So there it is right there. As you see, it's more of a pinky mauve, where this is more of like a brownie neutral. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This formula from ColourPop is amazing. It's way creamier than the NYX one, but it's not so creamy that it will start like moving and bleeding outside the lip line, because the whole point of a lip liner is to, you know, form out your lips and keep your lipstick in place and blah, 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 blah. So I wouldn't want it to be too creamy, but this is perfect. It's not as dry as the NYX, but it's not too creamy. Oh my gosh, I really, really like this. I want to finish this because I want to buy more of the ColourPop because they are so good. I really wish Ulta had these though, because Ulta has a very limited selection of ColourPop, and it's just easier for me to buy things at Ulta. I mean, I ordered this from the ColourPop website. It's not a big deal, but still, I really wish they had the lip pencils at Ulta. Maybe one day they will, but anyway, Lumiere is amazing. This is good too, it works. I mean, this is only, I think, $4, so it's super cheap. It works, and yeah, I am really into lip liner now. This next favorite I did a whole review on, and that is the Becca Afterglow Sunset palette. So you can see in that video I swatched it and all of that. Bottom line, I love this thing. This is a Nordstrom exclusive. They did have an Afterglow palette several years ago. These are, I think, different colors. Actually, maybe the Snapdragon blush was in that one, or maybe Flower Child, I'm not sure. One of these blushes I think was in that palette, but the rest of it is different. So it's Crystal Gold Highlighter, which I think is new. I have never heard of it. Champagne Pop, Capri Coast Bronzer, Flower Child, Snapdragon. So all these have been around for a while. I love this. I mean, I still love Champagne Pop, and I really wanted this because I had finished mine recently and I missed it. And I've been really wanting to try the Becca bronzers, and this is really good. My only complaint is these blushes are too similar to each other. On the face, they look nearly identical. So that bothers me. I wish they had done a different blush, but I love this. And that new Crystal Gold highlighter, I really wonder if they're coming out with that individually. I have not seen it, but I love it. It's a gorgeous yellow gold. So this was $44, which is a little expensive for only getting 0.21 ounces in this whole thing. I mean, these are the sizes of eyeshadows, but it's not like I'm going to be finishing this anytime soon, so I have zero issue with that, and I really love it. So after falling in love with that Becca Face palette, there had been another Becca Face palette that I had really wanted for a long time, and I have gotten it. So this is the Becca, Chloe, and Malika palette. This is the Chloe one. I wanted this since it came out. I love Becca Face products, obviously. But I was like, oh, $46. I already own so many blushes and highlighters and bronzers. I don't need more. But this is currently on sale at Ulta for $26. And the Malika one is on sale, and their lipsticks are on sale. Pretty much their whole collection is on sale right now. I think they're kind of trying to get rid of it since it's limited edition. And I had a 20% off coupon. So I got this for only like $21. I mean, come on, I could not say no. And look at this packaging. It's so beautiful. And this little heart sticks out. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I think it's cute. So like I said, this is the Chloe palette. And I was a bit weary of the two blushes because they are shimmery, but I'm wearing them today. I just combined them both, and they're just a slight sheen. Let me show you swatches because this palette is gorgeous. Okay, here are some swatches. This is the highlighter, the two blushes, and the bronzer. And like I said, I'm wearing all four of these today. The highlighter is really nice. It's very finely milled. There's no glitter in this whole palette. It's very shimmery, but gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And I will say the bronzer looks very light in the swatch, but on my face, it actually went on darker than it looks in the swatch. Oh, this is amazing. I'm definitely glad that I waited though, because $46 is a lot, and I already own like way too many blushes and highlighters and bronzers, like I said. But the reason that I wanted this is because it kind of reminds me of Hourglass. It kind of looks like that baked formula, and it is a bit reminiscent to that. None of these are finishing powders though, which is what I use the Hourglass powders that I have for, but they have bronzers too and blushes and blah, blah, blah. But this is such a nice formula. It's so finely milled and there's no glitters. I don't know. I am in love with this. I don't usually love like raised products like this, but it's cool. It's actually very pretty looking. So anyway, I think getting this for 20 bucks is a really good deal. And the colors in the Malika palette are just a little bit darker. I swatched them side by side in the store, and actually they looked fairly similar, except the highlighter was more of a gold versus a champagne, but I thought the blushes and bronzer were actually pretty close. So I definitely didn't need both palettes, although I was tempted. But anyway, and I swatched the lipsticks in this collection too, and they're really nice. So anyway, I'm going on and on, but I'm so happy that I bought this. All right, so the last product was sent to me from the company, which was very nice of them, but this is not sponsored. They are not paying me, but it is this face brush. So this is by the company Duval, and it is called the Radiance Skincare System. I was really excited to try this out because I am very into skincare and those things, and I've actually seen a lot of other YouTubers talk about this brand. So I was pretty pumped, and I gotta say I've been really enjoying it. So this is the actual face brush, and it's basically a Clarisonic type brush. The only differences I will say are that instead of if you have a Clarisonic, which I do have, and I will say I've used this every day for the last month. I stopped using my Clarisonic and I've gotten the same results, which is really, really nice. So what I have now is I have this one in one of my showers and I have the Clarisonic in my other shower so that I have one on hand at all times. So the main differences are this is battery operated, so you need 4 AA batteries, and the Clarisonic is rechargeable, which is nice, but they are both waterproof that you could put in the shower. And then the other main difference is the Clarisonic brush heads, they go like this. They don't spin in a full circle. This, you can tell, it does spin in a full circle. So some people say that that is a bit more harsh, but personally, I have not found that this is harsh at all, and it's not irritating my skin. Like I said, I've used it for a month. And then the cool thing is that it actually comes with other brushes. This is a body brush, which I've really liked on the back of my arms and legs where I have texture. I just put these back in here for demonstration purposes to see how it comes. But then they have a pumice stone, which is really nice. Oh my gosh, my feet are bad. So this has made my feet really smooth. I mean, you could use a regular pumice stone, but I actually don't have one. So this was really cool. The only one that I did not like was this one down here, is the exfoliating brush. I felt like that was way too harsh for my skin, so I don't use that one anymore, but this is just the regular cleansing brush. So they do have a coupon code for this. It's not an affiliate code, but it's Sweetie, and you get 70% off. So it's $28. I think $28 for this is a really good price. Like I've said, I've used it every day for the last month, and I've gotten the same results as my Clarisonic. The biggest thing I've noticed that these face brushes do for me is they really clear out my pores. I have large pores and I tend to get blackheads very, very easily. I've tried so many things to get rid of blackheads, and the only thing that has worked is this and the Clarisonic. If I don't use one of my face brushes for like 3 or 4 days, I'll start to get huge blackheads on my nose particularly, and my chin. And this has really helped. I mean, I've gotten the same results as the Clarisonic, so I've used both. I think they're both good. This is obviously much more affordable. The only difference is that spinning. So if you have very sensitive skin, you may want to be careful with that, but I have like slightly sensitive skin, not super sensitive, but I've had no issues. Like I said though, the exfoliating one was too harsh for me, but this is so cool that you also get the pumice stone and the body brush. So anyway, yes, I will leave those links below. I really enjoy this, and yeah, I am going to continue using it. I've actually been thinking about doing an updated skincare routine video. I did one like a year ago, and the products have not changed that much, so I'm not sure. I have been thinking about it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks for watching.